Reprioritize, righteously, written by Brother P and narrated by Brother Rich Nath. If you are familiar with the Gospel blog, then you may remember that I have the opportunity to work with kids with various disabilities. And this column is to share the lessons I have learned from those kids, or in this case, from the kid's mother. Typically, I call or text the parents of the kids I work with the day before the session to confirm. One particular mom never responds to my texts and does not answer the phone. So I've learned just to send the text, then show up at the scheduled time. Often she will text or call and cancel just minutes before the scheduled time. By the way, I live an hour away from her house. One day I was working with her son when she got a call from the pediatric orthopedic clinic, which was canceling a surgery that was scheduled in a month's time due to a missing pulmonology clearance for the surgery. At the news, she jumped into action. She called the Ronald McDonald House and canceled lodging, called cardiology and canceled a concurrent appointment, called her brother and canceled the transportation he was providing, and called pulmonology to get an appointment scheduled. The lesson? I must admit it burned me out to see her so quick to deal with this situation when she completely ghosts me when it comes to my appointments. It is obvious to me what is important to her and what doesn't matter to her. Truthfully, I agree, a heart and lung workup before a huge surgery is way more important than an hour of stretching and moving around with me. Surgery is a top shelf item, and therapy is much lower down on that shelf. I wonder if we can relate this priority setting to our relationship with Jesus. Do we put insignificant things in a higher place in our life than we should? Do we put Jesus in a lower place than we should? I once heard a testimony about someone removing a video game from their cell phone because it took too much time from their life. I have heard the same thing in regards to a social media app. In both cases, the individual found that they were not prioritizing their relationship with the Lord, so they did something about it. I encourage you to look at the way you spend your hours and righteously reprioritize them. Then see what happens.